A champion is someone who refuses to lose and gives it his all every day, every play. I am Chance Wilson from Alabama A&M, and this is my Superior Sports Network. Certified and approved. I'm Chance Wilson, the kicker and punter for Alabama A&M.
Mr. Wilson, what is a punt kicker? What actually do you do?
I'm a kicker for the offense. Go out there, try to help the offense put points on the board. And then punting wise, that's a defensive skill. So I just try to pin back the other team as far as possible.
Okay, who's your biggest supporter when they come to the games?
My family and friends, really. They've come to every game.
How do you stay humble? A lot of people know you. I mean, you're on the watch list. A lot of people right now see that you're going to be making the front cover. You're doing a lot of interviews. You're doing a lot of, promo events. You're at different events, definitely helping with fundraisers. How do you stay humble?
The biggest way I stay humble is just about the people that's around me. If my head ever gets too big, my friends always can knock it right back down. So, the people I keep near me is the people that keep me humble the most.
Who is your mentor, and how have they mentored you to be the man where you are today?
My dad's a big role. He's more my best friend than he is my father. He's given me a lot of life skills and a lot of information to help me get through this time.
How has your transition at Alabama A&M actually helped you prove from a rookie up into a successful star?
Coming out when you're a rookie, you see all those guys that are trying to make it to the NFL, such as Frank Kirsten, and those guys, you just kind of watch how they do things, and then you try to mimic them, and you end up succeeding.
Okay, big games coming up. Tuskegee University, September the 1st, Legion Field, Birmingham, Alabama. Big game, big rival for Alabama A&M. How do you feel about that?
It is a big rival. It's a good in-state rival. Those guys are like our little brother. They think they can take us out sometimes, but Birmingham's our city.
Okay, another big rival, Alabama State. They're predicted to win the championship from the East. How do you feel about those informational stats?
Those guys, they fight hard every year. It's a great rivalry. It's one of the biggest in the nation. We just come out and try to do our thing. It's two good teams out there playing on a Saturday. You can't beat that.
Do you guys, as football players, get a lot of exposure, especially going to Alabama A&M and many more other HBCU schools?
I think Alabama A&M is one of the top HBCUs. With exposure-wise, we got help from y'all on Superior Sports Network, and then our SID really helps a lot.
Okay. You guys are playing Auburn this year. Something new, something big, something very ecstatic. What are your thoughts?
These guys, these 25 seniors, we've done a lot of things that no one else has done. We beat Grambling in Grambling for the first time in school history, and for the first time in school history, we're going to play an SEC team. So we're just going to go out there and play our best. It's the last game of the season, so we'll leave everything on the field.
As a senior, how do you lead by example?
Showing up to workouts, getting to meetings on time, doing the right things, especially in the classroom.
Okay. On and off the field, like you say, you're a leader. You come to work on time. You get a chance to come to practice. You're doing other different things. A lot of young men are actually contemplating maybe following your footsteps. What type of words of wisdom would you tell him if he was watching?
Just keep grinding. Go all the way. Don't let somebody bring you down. And if they do bring you down, make that your goal in life to pass what they say.
If we're doing a movie or a book about you, what would the title of the movie or the book be?
Just Kicking.